What's up, my good people? I hope this video finds you and yours doing good, man. I like the videos to find people in good standings, man, because it's a lot of going on in this world today, man. It's a whole lot of pain. It's a whole lot of deaths. It's a whole lot of disappointments, right? It's a whole lot of family structures just broke down. Nobody seems to be together like back in the day when we used to have them big old cookouts when grannies and grandpas and stuff like that was around, family reunions and all this type of stuff. All the kids know each other. Nowadays, you got some families, right? They family structure so broke down that you got some family members that don't even know another family member. This might be my cousin right here, right? I might not even know they kids. I might not even know they kids because we're not getting together like we used to do back in the day, right? People start losing that love and that unity. And speaking of unity, I've came here today to address a topic that's been circulated around the internet. And the topic is, can blacks unite? Can blacks unite? Is it possible for blacks to come together and stop, doing things that we can't come back from to each other, right? Start putting people in places that they can't crawl back up out of, right? That hole inside that box where you get lowered in the ground and you got people, mamas out here crying. You got people, kids out here crying. You got people, close friends out here crying because this probably was like your brother, like your cousin. Can blacks come together and stop doing those things to each other, right? Instead of black on black crime, can we have black on black love, right? That's the question I'm going to address, right? And I'm going to also address the question of, is it possible for black and brown unity? Is it possible for blacks and Mexicans to unite? Now, my opinion on the first one is this right here. Yes, I do feel that it can be black unity. I think blacks can be united, right? We have done it time and time again. Anytime when something go down, blacks get united and get cracked. We don't do no plan. Why you think every other culture try to come to our culture when they get in a problem, right? Because they know we gonna get cracked. We ain't doing no plan, right? No surrender, no retreat. You try to come with force, we coming with force too. We ain't gonna be standing down and standing by and just letting you do nothing to our folks like that. Nope. That warrior spirit is in us. That come from our ancestors, right? That come from them tribes in Africa, right? Our ancestors that came from Africa and our ancestors was already over here in America. That tribalism, that warrior spirit, that comes from them. Speaking of tribes, all them tribes in Africa is symbolic to these gangs right up over here. We all got our respective tribes, but these tribes can come together to where we ain't got to be at war with each other. What we at war with each other for, right? I got cousins from other hoods that my hood, right, which is the PJs. I'm from the PJs. I got cousins from other hoods that my hood don't get along with. Now, how that feel when my people come around, they might want to bring one of their partners, right, to the function or whatever the case may be. What I supposed to do? Not speak to them, not shake their hand, not greet them. You look it up upside their head, right? Ready to get down with my own cousin or ready to get on his people because he running him around. I'm feeling like he ain't supposed to be here. No, that ain't how that go. But listen, man, when it comes to unity, you yourself, within your mind and your heart, you got to be right. That's where everything starts from. Everything starts from you. Because if you walking around with a pain body, right, still going through some things from the past traumas that you've been put through, and you haven't dealt with your triggers, the things that triggered you, if you haven't pointed those things out and know what they are, then you don't know how to deal with them. If you don't know how to deal with them, something can trigger you and cause you to react in a negative way. But now, if you're in touch with yourself, right, if you're in touch with the person that's looking back at you when you look in the mirror, then you can handle the situation in a whole type of different fashion, right? Because now you're thinking critically, right? You see you see it, right? You're going to be on point because your head on a swivel. You ain't silly. You're not just going to let nothing happen to you. Now, if you got to protect yourself, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, you're now acting instead of reacting because you in control of your emotions, right? Fear is an emotion, right? Getting something done to you, that causes pain. Don't nobody want to be hurt. You remember all these things. People that grew up in the ghetto has PTSD. I know I got PTSD. Listen, I done did 11 years straight in the pen. I got sentenced to 13 years with 85%. I did 11, right? I'm not going to go deep into details on all the stuff that I'm saying. I'm just sharing these things with you so you can understand that, yeah, I got PTSD and I understand PTSD, and I'm not going to sit here and shy away from that fact. Some people be scared to admit when they have issues, right? When something bothering them, when something troubling them. So, yeah, I did 11 years off a 13-year sentence, right? And when I was up in there, I seen all type of stuff. I was involved in all type of stuff. I'm not going to speak on that because that ain't nobody's business, right? Some business is not to be spoke on, but people know what goes down up in there. When we got to clean out our backyard, we got to do certain type of situations like this. When other people clean out their backyard, and guess what you got to do? Keep on program, nigga, program. But that ain't what we were saying up in there. We were saying program, brother, right? Keep on programming. That's not our business. We not getting up in it. That ain't our business, right? We're going to keep on programming and do what it is that we do. We're not going to get involved in that because then that can kick something off because it's like, oh, y'all low-key dry snitched and the people got up on us. Now we got an issue. If y'all don't address whoop-de-bam, bam, 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 then it's going to do this, and that. So to avoid all that, you just keep on programming. But yeah, all that type of stuff causes PTSD. Right, having to be involved in that stuff with other races and the police, right? On top of that, all together I've been shot 5 times, right? All together. On 3 different occasions, though. I got shot 1 time, right? Some years lapsed, I got shot again, right? Some years lapsed, I got shot again. But the last time I got shot 3 times. First 2 times I got shot once. Last time I got shot 3 times. Somebody pulled up on my car, shot my shit up. Tried to shoot me in the head, but I was too tactical for him. I let my seat all the way back. Boom. Then I tried to start getting to my diggy. I couldn't get to it once they saw me still moving because when I dropped the seat back, I paused for a minute to see what they was going to do. They thought they got me, but I wasn't going to sit right there, right, and just allow them to think they got me because I don't know what's going on through their head. Maybe they want to get out the car and try to get up on me, stand up over me or something. I don't know. So I get to move it around trying to get my thing. Then they start busting again. Boom. I got hit a couple of more times and they get on. Right? That right there. These type of situations cause trauma. When you sitting up in the hospital bed with a tube in your chest, because of something that somebody else did to you, and you got your mama coming up there, all this stuff causing more and more pain. It's building up inside you. Now, if you haven't found a way to deal with and release this pain, right, you're not going to know how to deal with your PTSD because you don't even know the symptoms. You don't even know your triggers. You don't know what sets you off. When I hear loud pops, that set me off. But now I'm looking. It used to be a time when I hear a shot, I'm on that. Now I'm looking to see where it's coming from so I can see how I'm going to handle this situation. Is it a threat? Or somebody just doing something, testing something? Now what's going on? I ain't finna get beat, man, no. I'm reacting a different type of way. I'm still going to be on point. You best to believe that. But I ain't got to react like I used to react, is all I'm saying. Now, the moral of that is you got to destroy the toxic behavior that exists inside yourself, right? You got to destroy that. You got to replace that with positivity. In order to build, you got to destroy, man. You got to destroy negativity and replace it with positivity. You got to destroy division and replace that with unity, right? So everything starts with you. Now, once you get you together, right? Once you in touch with yourself, once you have knowledge of yourself, you can then start navigating through the hood. Because that's the second place it got to happen at, in the hood. Because we're not talking about the family unit right now. Because everybody can get their family together. You got to just throw that family function and y'all had that sit down and y'all start doing it more and more often. But we talking about blacks as a whole. We're not just talking about no family. So after you get you together, as I was saying, you then gotta start navigating through the hood, right? And you gotta be able to talk to everybody. You can't just be talking to people in your rank, your age bracket, or whatever the case be, whatever the case may be, right? You gotta talk to the YNs. You gotta talk to the residents, and you gotta talk to the riders. You gotta talk to the people that gets over there hustling. You gotta talk to everybody, man. Everybody gotta be included in this, because guess what? If you get caught outside the motherfucking projects, I ain't gonna lie to you, and you just a resident, and people get to asking you shit like where you live at, because you got swag and you doing your thing, right? They gonna say you from over there, even though you not. Oh, you fuck with them? Oh yeah, you from over there. I ain't seen it done before. I ain't been in jail when somebody told, well, oh boy over there said he from your hood. I said, that's a lie. I ain't even saw him walk to the pink store before. He ain't from my hood. He probably be a resident. He might live over there, but he's not from over there. Stop saying that he from up over there. And a lot of people got that bad, right? But getting back on subject, you now got to start talking to the people in your respective communities, right? Because there's internal conflicts in everybody's hood. I don't give a fuck what hood you from, right? There's internal conflicts. Somebody not getting along with somebody else within your faction. Right there within your hood, it's a virus. And it's eating at the whole community, right? Because y'all into it. So if y'all into it with each other and y'all looking out for each other, what if somebody that y'all ain't even paying attention to hit the corner? Y'all too busy watching each other. Now somebody else can hit the corner and damn, another homie young got something done to him, but y'all had y'all things, but y'all had them for each other, so y'all getting to see this other motherfucker creeping up. So then, that's how the shit keep on going on, right? Keep on going on, and it keep on repeating itself, and then things like unity get broke down because there was never no unity in your own hood. So how you gonna get unified with a whole nother hood, right? When your hood not even unified. So we got to start there too. We got to start right there in our community. We got to have that round table. We got to have that that discussion that a whole lot of people don't want to have, because it exists. We got to get those individuals that's not getting along, that just at each other's neck like that, right? We got to get everybody to sit down, and we got to come to an agreement. Ain't nobody said y'all got to be the best of friends, but at the same time, y'all ain't about to be brandishing no firearms and getting up on each other and thinking y'all got to squabble up every time y'all see each other and y'all frowning, y'all can't speak and all that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, right? We supposed to be unified. How the fuck we all from the same hood, but we ain't getting along? How the fuck we from the same hood and we ain't showing no love to everybody in that motherfucker? I'll be damned if I got a shitload of money in my pocket and one of my homegirls or homeboys bill got to be paid and I'm acting like I ain't got nothing. No, I guess I ain't gonna give it to you or something like that. That shit getting paid, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's what you call showing love. And when love showed, they gonna pay it forward. They can start loving. They can start looking at things different. This is how you start creating things. This is how you start creating bonds, special bonds with individuals, right? So yeah, once you get you together, you then got to get the whole hood together. We got to start weeding shit out. We got to pull shit up by the root, right? We got to destroy that toxic, negative hatred towards another homie. We got to pull that up by the root and get rid of it, right? And once that happened, we got to then we start reaching out to different communities. But when we reach out, we got to have that talk with them. Have y'all got y'all hood together? Because we good up over here. We good up over here, because if they ain't hood not together, say our hood not together, we didn't have that discussion. They hood not together, they didn't have that discussion with their homies, right? Now, you got these two hoods. But within these hoods, you got people that don't get along. Now, the people that don't get along with the individuals over here from our hood, and the people that over there in the next hood, they don't get along with some of their homeboys. What if the people that don't get along, they partners though? Now, we got unity, but people backdooring shit. People are setting people up, right? You know, oh boy, oh, he's gonna be right here at this time, this and that, right? That's how wars kick back up. Because if somebody get caught up, One time get them or something. Oh, that's who did that to the homie? Now it's right back on. That shit right back like a wildfire, right? In order for the fire to burn, you got to give it fuel. So we got to make sure we store fires. We ain't giving it no fuel. In order to not give it no fuel, right? You got to make sure your people in your hood is good. If the people in your hood not good, it's not good to go outside your hood to try to unify with nobody, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If the hood ain't good, you can't reach out to another hood and think it's going to be good. It's going to be toxic, right? It might look good. It might sound good, but it ain't going to be good. It got to start right there with us. We the only one can save us. Can't nobody say the PJs but the PJs, period. Can't nobody get us right but us. It takes us to get us right. And once we get us right, then we can reach out to somebody else and try to get right with them, right? But we got to make sure, the first thing that we got to make sure of is they got their homies right. Because if they homies not right, we ain't finna end up, man, listen, we'll holler at y'all at a later date when y'all take care of that and clean out y'all backyard. Then we'll come back to the table so we can speak about this unity. But until then, when we see y'all, we ain't on y'all like that. Unless somebody trying to do something to one of ours. But we hope it don't have to come to that. We cool, right? We cool. We gonna keep everything peaceful, right? We see you, we see you. What's up, brother? Whatever we want to call you, right? Besides anything disrespectful, right? We ain't saying nothing disrespectful. We're gonna keep everything respectful, right? We're gonna respectfully pass you on by a boom. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. Ain't nobody finna pack you out. Ain't nobody finna pull nothing on you. Ain't nobody gonna be looking at you all type of crazy ass ways. None of that. But when y'all get y'all shit together, then we can come back to the table and discuss this peace thing, right? Now, this is how you build peace to where it won't be able to get broke down that easily, right? And we gotta implement some of them prison politics too. Anytime you having something that big, you got to implement some prison politics, because it's going to always be a knucklehead, a hardhead, a motherfucker that think they bigger than the program to do some dumb shit. So when anybody do some dumb shit, they got to be brought up on charges. And however we feel we got to deal with them, they got to be dealt with, man. Ain't no, man, listen, we ain't letting shit pass. We own you. Soon as you do some dumb shit, some dishonorable shit, we own you. We got to be, right? We can't give nobody no passes. That's like letting your kid, you walk in your room, right? Or your house, or outside. You might walk outside. You got a son. Say you got a son, 13, 14 years old. You already know how you was at that age. So your son might be wanting to drive all type of shit. He done stole your keys, got in your car, pushed through the hood and all kinds of blowing in your shit and everything, right? You ain't gonna discipline your child? Shit got to get addressed, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you what you did wrong and why you did it wrong. And however I feel like I got to handle the situation, we're going to handle that situation. That's the same thing in the hood. You got motherfuckers that need to be, listen, certain things got to be brought to their attention. Everything ain't got to be hands-on. Sometimes you can just correct somebody verbally. It's called constructive criticism. It's called constructive criticism. Sometimes you can get somebody's mind right just off that. Sometimes you can just get somebody's mind right by just pushing up, talking to them. It ain't got to be nothing going on. Sometimes people just need somebody to talk to about some of that trauma that they're walking around with. That's what I be trying to tell you. Some people don't have no way to release that. Nobody to talk to. Nobody to turn to. Nobody to feel comfortable enough talking to about them type of things. So we got to start opening up more, man, and engaging with our folks, man. Let them know they love, man. They supposed to be love in the hood. They ain't supposed to be to where you sitting up here watching your back and talking about the next homie and pillow talking and getting on some, motherfuckers be on some dick pussy shit and all this old shit, man. Listen, if he hit her, that's that. Leave that shit alone. What business of it is yours? Why are you wasting so much of your energy worried about what the next person's doing? That shouldn't bother you that much to where you spreading rumors and making up shit and talking bad about somebody and acting like you want to do something. Man, listen, what you so mad for? What you so mad for? That go for a woman and a man. Listen, if he went to go dick something down, he wanted some new pussy. And if she went to go crack them legs open, she wanted some new dick. It ain't nothing. What you so mad for? Evidently you wasn't doing something right. Or you probably was doing something right, because it ain't really gotta be like that. Sometimes a motherfucker just want a new shot or something. That shit shouldn't bother you to the point now you motherfuckers wanna fight, right? Motherfuckers might even try to go to the strength of grabbing weapons. Ain't no telling what you would do. Because now you emotional. You an emotional wreck. And that shows that you're not in control of your emotions, which goes back to me saying you got to get you right first. You got to be in control of yourself, right? And then let that spill out into the community. Let that love that you get built up in yourself for yourself spill out into your community so other individuals can feel that love, man. Have them talks, man. Have them round tables within your community, because that's where it all starts at. Then we can connect with some other blacks and get together with them and try to get things all the way right. That's how the black unity is gonna hold up. Once we build it, it's gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up. I mean, it's other things that we can do. You got other people with other opinions. That's what I'm saying. We got to get together. I don't got all the answers, and I know it's gonna be hard. And I know some people gonna be against it, but guess what? They're gonna, oh, it can't happen. It can't happen. People gonna be saying shit like that, right? But let me tell you something. Nothing is impossible unless your mind is dominated by negative thoughts. Always remember that. Nothing is impossible unless your mind is dominated by negative thoughts. Because everything started, the mind, all thoughts, all actions, everything. It's gonna hit your mind first, right? And then you're gonna do what you do. Like right now, if I wanted to jump in my shit, I done thought about, I'm finna go jump in my shit and go right. Listen, everything starts with the mind. So if your mind not dominated by negative thought, you know if there's a way, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, right? It's gonna be some people feeling different. It's gonna be some different feelings about the situation, right? But doesn't none of that erase the fact that it can happen. It can happen. Now, moving forward, because my answer to the first question is yeah, I feel like blacks can unite. But we got to implement a whole lot of different programs. We got to have these talks. We got to get everybody together on one accord, right? And it all starts with community. Get your respective community together first. Stop the beef within your own zone before you even think about reaching out to somebody else in their zone. So yeah, on the first one, is it possible for blacks to unite? My response to that is yeah. I feel like we can. I feel like we can and we should. Right? We got to stop this black on black killing, man. We can't keep on doing that, causing pain to ourselves. That's crazy. And you got other motherfuckers that's trying to cause pain to us too. It's like we at war with everybody. Basically, we are. We at war with everybody, including our damn self. And that ain't good. That ain't good. Everybody else hate us. They hate us for a reason, because they see our power. The problem is we don't see our power, our damn selves. That's the biggest problem right there. We don't understand how powerful we are. How much money power, economic power, building power, creative power. Listen, we can do anything on this earth, right? We built this shit. That's why they hate us so much. Everything you looked at, damn near everything. Damn near. I'm going to say damn near, because some people did some other things, but damn near everything you look at was created by somebody black, right? They like our swag, right? They like our music. They like our dance. They like everything. But yeah, my answer to that is I feel like blacks can unite. We can. We just got to get it together, man. We got to have these uncomfortable discussions. Got to have them uncomfortable discussions and get us together. That's what we got to do. Now, moving forward, do I think there can be black and brown unity? Do I think that blacks and Mexicans can unite? And my response to that is at this point in time, right here, right now, and let me say this before I say anything, shout out to all my Mexicans, because I got some Mexicans I got a whole lot of love for, right? We see eye to eye, ain't no bullshit, Ain't no sucker shit going on. Ain't no back talking or none of that. Right? They on the up and up. I got a whole lot of Mexicans I love. But as far as unity with all Mexicans, no. At this particular time, absolutely not. And here's why. They got their own internal conflicts going on. Meaning, they at war with each other. Everybody want to try to point out black on black crime. Man, Mexicans at war with each other. It's on fire. You got all type of Mexicans out there beefing, right? Right now. They beefing like a motherfucker. Don't get along or none of that. All through LA, all through Compton, all in Watts, right? You got Mexican hoods that don't get along with other Mexican hoods, right? So that's a conflict within itself. If y'all don't get along, what we look like hanging out with y'all, and then y'all enemies come through, one of us up over there, right? One of us get become an innocent bystander because we's over there fucking with y'all. One of our homies get popped. Now, you think we gonna let that slide? Now we into it with the people y'all was into it with. So nah, that right there not gonna work, right? And people probably say, no, probably try to have some back lip and say this and that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Miguel Santo, which is a Mexican, I'm gonna let him speak on them issues and how he feel when he go outside. His message to the up and coming Mexicans, the youngers. I'm gonna let him speak on that.
To any little homie, man, if you're thinking about joining a gang, anything like that, just remember, listen to this right here, right? Every time I leave my house, anywhere I'm at, anytime I see a fool that looks just like me, I prepare for battle. This is facts. Every time I see an individual that looks like me, I prepare for battle, and I expect to get dumped at, get into a fight, or get stabbed. But every time I see an individual that looks like me, kind of get butterflies, my heart drops a little bit, because you never know what's gonna come from it. You don't know if they're like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Or if they're gonna come up with a, where you from, ese? And you gotta bang back. You bang the wrong thing, game.
See what I'm saying? Now that you heard from Miguel, we're gonna address the next conflict of interest that's in the way when it comes to us just uniting with Mexicans, right? It's too much racism within y'all communities, right? It's a whole lot of Mexicans don't even like blacks at all, right? You got black family moving to a Mexican community, right? When it's majority of Mexicans up in there, they firebombing innocent people's homes. You got women up in here, kids, everything. Y'all throwing cocktails up in there, setting their shit on fire, burning them up out of there, right? Y'all catch a black slipping somewhere, and y'all feel like he defenseless because there's too many of y'all. Y'all gonna get up on him, right? Then a lot of y'all be right in our face. Y'all start talking in Spanish because y'all think a lot of us don't understand Spanish, right? Y'all be in a state of mind that they don't understand what I'm saying. But some of us, listen, some of us understand. Tú sabes no sabes that some of us understand what you be talking about when you're talking about what you're saying, right? When you're being disrespectful, saying all type of derogatory shit towards us, right? And then when somebody get up on you, you want to change the thing because majority of the time when they do that, the numbers are kind of even. Or you in a public place where they know y'all ain't with a gang of y'all homies right now, so I can get up on you. I can get up on you without no problem. Not saying that they scary, but they know it's a potential. This is a potential dangerous situation that you're putting yourself in. So you're not gonna say too much. You would try to say it in Espanol, hoping that who you're saying it towards don't understand what you just got finished saying. But then it's open racism within them communities too. It's a lot of Mexican gangs pushing NK now, right? It's a whole lot of Mexicans saying fuck blacks and all type of stuff right now. We're not gonna sit up here and not have the uncomfortable discussion Before we even think about unify, how we gonna unify and we scared to have that uncomfortable discussion? They disrespectful. They disrespect, not all, but a whole lot. And it's not just right here. I'm in Los Angeles County. It's a whole lot right here. But it's in Mexico too. It's all the way around the world. They're racist, right? And then I want to speak about when this ICE stuff first started happening, right? And we and us blacks said that's not our fight. We gonna sit back. And they just like, where y'all at? We helped y'all do this, and that. But check this here out, man. During the civil rights movement and all that stuff, I ain't see no other races helping us do nothing. Yeah, y'all helped out when we didn't ask for no help. We didn't ask nobody to come out and do nothing for us. We gonna do our thing. Y'all just joined in. Maybe it was something beneficial for y'all within what we was doing, right? When like the 92 riots, y'all can get joined in because just to be joining in, y'all join in because motherfuckers looting and getting all type of shit. So listen, don't try to act like y'all just was there because y'all saw our struggle and y'all felt like our struggle was y'all struggle and we united together and we was doing that. Now, speaking about the 92 riots, say if we were, let's say, hypothetically speaking, that we got out there with y'all against these ICE agents, right? We out there, we own it. And like I say, no surrender, no retreat. We ain't backing down for nothing. Y'all do something to ours, we gonna do something to y'all's. Boom. There we have, that's the situation. Now we out there. The police approaches, ICE agents, whoever they are, with these masks on, these unidentified individuals. So that's what we're gonna call them, unidentified individuals. They're approaching us, right? They're trying to grab some people. Now, we low-key defending our people. We getting them up off of them. Get up off of them. Get, right? Bam. ICE agent fuck around and get knocked out. Playing. Boom. Put you right to bed. Now what if one of our people get incarcerated, right? They lock him up behind the situation that just occurred. He get locked up. Damn, boom. He probably got some past convictions and stuff like this. Now that's an assault on a peace officer or ICE agent or whatever the case may be. You might be about to hit the pen. But before you even hit the pen, when you hit the county, people gonna know what you hit the county for. The word gonna already be around. Because the police gonna be treating you a different type of way anyway because of what you did. So the word gonna already be up in there, what you up in there for. Now, when you hit the county, this is what I'm saying about this racial element. When you hit the county, do you think for a second, this question is for the Mexicans, because I know if some of them watching, they might think I'm on some bullshit, but nah, I'm on some real shit. And I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling it how it is, raw and uncut. So when you hit the county, do you think that the Mexicans, especially if any kind of attention towards our people up in there, at the time you hit it, even if it's not, do you think that they're going to unite with you up inside of there? Do you think if you hit the pen, they're going to unite with you inside of there, or are they going to keep on rocking with the white boys? That's a question that needs to be answered. If we go to war and get out there with these protests against these ICE agents with y'all, if we hit the county or we hit the pen, are y'all gonna still be united with the white boys? Or y'all gonna start uniting with blacks? Or y'all gonna still be pushing them racist politics? As a matter of fact, this one dude, I don't know his name. I can't think of his name right now. Right? He was doing an interview and said some disrespectful shit towards blacks, right? And he said some disrespectful shit towards blacks, and it wasn't even the Southsiders that was into it with the blacks at this particular time. It was the Pisces, right? And the Pisces did some unhonorable shit, right? Some things that can't be overlooked. They're on the yard getting drunk and being disrespectful, right? So a riot kicked off, and the Southsiders came to their aid against us. Against blacks, right? But I'm gonna let him speak on it. I'm gonna let you hear from his mouth and listen to the disrespect that come out of his mouth. And what he said is, I apologize. Oh, the hood came back in me. So if the hood came back in you, that means y'all pushing racist politics within y'all hood. But yeah, I'm gonna let him speak.
Was there some type of like like intense altercations that you
Oh,
had? Like,
absolutely. We went at it. We had a riot with the Mayates, with
oh
the blacks.
shit.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to be derogatory that way, but with the black,
Mm,
just the hood came back into me.
right.
But we went at it with the blacks. Yeah, we had a little bit of an issue with the
Oh shit.
blacks over the paisas. They started drinking Pruno, got drunk, and they started acting up with the blacks. So then they jumped, we jumped.
Classic.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that racism exists within y'all communities, right? So in order for us to even think about uniting with Mexicans, y'all first gotta unite with each other. Y'all not even united as a race. Y'all not united, and then y'all gotta take care of that racism that's embedded in y'all. Listen, that shit is like a seed. That shit planted within some of y'all household. That shit was planted in your young mind, and you grew up hating blacks, right? It's just a fact. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let this broad right here, this silly ass broad right here. I'll be trying not to be disrespectful, but I don't respect nothing that don't respect my people. Period. Point blank. If you don't like my people, you don't like me. So if you don't like me, I don't like you neither. Period. Point blank. Ain't no secret. Ain't candy coat nothing. If you don't like me, I don't like you. Straight like that. It is what it is. So what? Ain't nobody beating around the bush. Ain't nobody finna candy coat nothing. None of that. We gonna keep this shit raw and uncut. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hear how this broad right here talk. Oh, disrespectful ass. Listen to her.
This is why, folks, I don't like motherfucking black people. I fucking hate black people, bro. You know why? Just now, a fucking nigger ran the fucking stoplight and looked at me like it was my motherfucking fault. Fuck all you Black Lives Matter fucking people. I don't give a fuck. Because y'all just want to make it seem like it's our fault or the white man or whatever the fuck it is. Bro, like, I don't give a fuck. Kill them all, bro. Kill them the fuck all.
Now that you heard that, how you feel? Listen, racism exists within your communities, man. Some Mexicans pushing NK, the Mexicans that ain't part of no organization, like the Paisas and stuff like that, they just don't like blacks because they don't like blacks. They on some fuck black type shit too, right? And we not gonna just speak on the message. I'm talking about you got Asians that don't like black, you got whites don't like, they got, man, listen, a little bit of everybody don't like blacks. So if you don't like us, we don't like you neither. And we gotta stick to that. We gotta stop having open arms for other races that don't even like ours. Man, fuck all that. So once we get us together, we gotta make them people stand on what they stand for. Man, listen, if you said that and you meant that because you said it with your chest, then stay up over there and leave us alone. Don't come over here. Because if you don't like us, we don't like you neither. That's what we gotta start standing on. We gotta start spending our money with us. That's why the unity is important, because we start creating these businesses, things like this, right? And recycle the black dollar. With black love comes black building, because we got a whole lot of intelligent people. People done been to school for construction, so we know how to build houses. You know, you got carpenters and all this whole type of stuff. Me, I know how to weld. I'm a wastewater management operator, right? Amongst a whole lot of other things, I got my own clothing line, right? So we have blacks out here that's creating businesses, and once them businesses grow through blacks supporting other blacks by spending their money with their business, our shit ain't too high. Our shit right in the same price bracket, if not a little bit less than some of them big brands y'all fucking with. But y'all got they shit on, but you won't buy from the home. Let some Dior or something come on. You would put some Dior on, some Versace, some Nikes or something like that, some J's. So why won't you support your own people? Because the shit that I just named, that ain't none of that shit cheap. Y'all even wear Gucci. Some of y'all motherfuckers even wear Tommy Hilfiger, knowing damn well they don't even like blacks. So why you won't spend your money with your black peoples when they got some shit that they fashion is just good as theirs, just as good quality and everything. right? And they're going to serve you good because once you start having things, you start respecting the stuff that you had. You have to work hard for that. You ain't finna disrespect what you built from the ground up with your own hard-earned dollars. That's not what you're going to do. So, yeah, we got to start building for us and stop spending with everybody else. Stop spending our money outside of us and making everybody else rich while we still got to be out there slanging and doing all type of shit, worried about the police, worried about these people, worried about each other. No. We got to change the narrative and then control it from here on. But, yeah, when it comes to black and brown unity, they got to get their stuff together. Listen, they got to get it together. The Mexicans, respect to y'all. Like I said, I got a love for the Mexicans. I got a whole lot of Mexicans that I rock with them heavy, right? I'm from Watts. My mom stayed in Compton, right? So I was interacting with a whole lot of Mexicans, right? Going to Compton High and all that shit. I'm fucking with Mexicans all through Compton. When I was in the hood, it wasn't too many Mexican hoods all around my projects all like that. So I wasn't really having no run-ins with Mexicans like that up over there as far as gangbang Mexicans. But in Compton, I was having some run-ins with some gangbang Mexicans. I'm going to Compton High. And once you walking up and down Alondra and Tamarind and Compton Boulevard and different type of streets like this, you might get banged on, right? You might end up getting pushed up, getting banged on. So I had interactions and I built some relationships with a whole lot of Mexicans. Some cool relationships too. But I also understood that some of they folks didn't like blacks. There's certain functions and certain get-togethers and certain people that when I see them standing around, I won't even approach them. I'll probably say, "What's up?" as I push by. But I ain't finna go up over there because I know your folks don't even like me, and I ain't finna be no fool or no motherfucking clown and go over there ha he and knowing that your partner right here, he don't even like me. So since he don't like me, I ain't fucking with you right now. It's still good. I'm gonna holler at you. What's up, homie? All right, I'll holler at you later. And keep it pushing. I'm not finna come over there and stand with y'all when I know it's somebody standing right there that got hatred in his heart just because I'm black. That ain't what I'm gonna do. So until they take care of what they need to take care of, which is the racist policies that's within their communities, and also the war going on between them and their own people. No, I don't feel like we ready for nothing like that right now. I don't feel like we're ready for nothing like that right now. But yeah, I do feel that blacks can unite. We just got to get it together. We got to get together, come together, have the uncomfortable discussion starting within our respective communities, right? And then start reaching out to others. But yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all stay up, right? Stay focused. Keep building, right? And let's start showing love to each other, man. When you see a little homie in the hood looking like he going to something, holler at him. He might need to get something off his chest. You might be the individual, the conversation you have with him might make him change his whole life, his whole mind frame. It might stop him from doing something or getting himself involved in something that he was just about to do, right? And then he see the people that he was going to do it with get caught up or get unalived or whatever the case may be. Get unalived, get 50 years or whatever the case may be, and he's going to be happy, right? And thankful that you came in, that God put you into his path and stopped him from doing what he was going to do. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this, but I'm going to let this last little clip of this brother, because he's spitting, he's dropping some jewels, right? I'm going to let this brother go ahead and take us off, take us out. But peace, y'all.
The only way you can get a cure from a disease is from the disease itself. I come from the streets. The only thing that gonna save the streets is something that come from it. I used to be a monster. I didn't know what a man was, cause when down there. When my brother got shot 56 times with an AK-47, and they left him out in the rain for 4 hours in front of my mama. Everybody that lost something. Pain, lack is what breed killers. Lack of resources. Boy, we don't know nothing about going to get no job when the refrigerator empty. And we 14 years old and can't go get no job to pay that bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know how to help us, man? You know what I'm talking about? Help heal this pain, man. Because this pain sits so deep and it'll create a monster, man. And y'all hear us out here saying we on demon time and them little boys be dead serious until the devil show up. I'm 5'5" in physical stature, but I'm 7'4" in spirit. You know what I'm talking about? What's going to change this environment, man, is us changing our mind. Because we manifest what's in our mind because we've been given behavioral scripts. When I look at y'all, I see me. When y'all look at me, y'all see y'all because we're a mirror reflection of each other. And what we have in common is the struggle. And struggle is every part of life, man. You see what I'm saying? Y'all looking at a man that died inside. Y'all want to see the living dead. You looking at it. The only reason I'm here is because God got me here. I'm supposed to been on death row. But he saved me. And I'm telling y'all this from the perspective of a real hitter. That's what we're going to stop at right there, man. They say we can't stand together for nothing. That's a lie. I come from Crip background, man. We stand together in that until somebody asks me, why would you be willing to die for a stranger who you don't know because of a blue color we have in common rather than live your life for them babies that you helped create, man? I'm just not getting to know my children, man. You hear me? Y'all daddy could be me if he ain't dead already. My daddy went never there. He chose the streets over us. My mama sold her body to put food on the table, but I ain't see her as no hoe. I saw my mama, that part.